everybody, this is Tiffany Hurd. I'm the city engineer in Dyersburg, and I thought that today for Engineering Week that it would be fun to show you guys how you get drinking water. So I'm gonna turn this video around, I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna turn it around and show you where it all starts. Okay, here we go. So beneath your feet, 800 to 1,000 feet below where you are standing, is one of the most pristine water sources in the world. It is the Memphis Aquifer. And the city of Dyersburg is super fortunate that we get to draw our drinking water from this really great high quality aquifer that is below us. Now an aquifer is sort of like an underground lake. It is a huge sort of strata of soil, of sand that's beneath us that holds a lot of water, and our water is really clean. So how we get the water out of the ground is through these well pumps. So this is the motor, this sits up here. The pump actually sits way down in the casing pipe that runs from this pump all the way down into the aquifer. So 800 feet deep is how deep our casing pipe goes. And there's a pump that sits down inside of that pipe, and it pumps water up through this pipe right here. And from this pipe, it goes out to the water treatment plant, which you can actually see in the background. This is well number 10. We have 3 wells that feed the Roger Hawkins water treatment plant that is out on Mall Boulevard. All right, everybody, we are here at Roger Hawkins water treatment plant, and this is Jeff Moore. Wave, Jeff. He is our water treatment plant operator. So from the well, which we just visited, the water comes into these aerators. And these aerators have what we call coke trays, which are trays of a sort of looks like a rock that is there to add oxygen to the water as it passes down. So the water comes in at the top, and it sort of like a babbling brook goes over these coke trays, and it discharges out of the bottom of this aerator underground, where it gets chlorine and lime and fluoride. And the chlorine keeps bacteria out of the water, the fluoride makes your teeth strong, and the lime raises the pH in the water and helps any solids that remain in the water after it's been through the aerator to settle out at the bottom of these big clarifiers. So in these big clarifiers, the water stays pretty still and the solids settle out at the bottom, and the clean water overflows here, where it leaves the outside and comes inside to the filter. So we'll pause here and I'll meet you at the filters. All right, here we are in the filter gallery of the water treatment plant. So the water comes from the clarifiers into these filters. It comes in the top, and then it actually travels down just by gravity through a layer of anthracite and a layer of sand. That's the actual filter material. And it takes out any other solids or impurities that remain in the water. And then it flows by gravity to some pipes underneath. So we'll run down and see the pipe gallery that's underneath these filters, which is super cool. And then from there, it is pumped out into your water system. All right, here we are in the pipe gallery, which is actually sort of underneath the filters that we just saw. So after the water travels down through the sand and the anthracite, it is collected in these blue pipes and then taken to an underground reservoir that's about 600,000 gallons. All right, it's a little loud in this room, but this is our high service pump room. So the water is, collected and stored in this 600,000 gallon tank that is underneath the water treatment plant, and then these huge pumps pump the water out of that reservoir and into the pipes that take the water to your house. So that is how you get drinking water. I hope you guys thought that it was as cool as I think it is. I love learning about how we get water to the houses, and also learning about, maybe next year we'll talk about how the waste gets from your house to the water treatment plant and back into the water system.